Hello and welcome back to Key Creations. Today we're going to make something a little simple, a little easy. We're going to make a Deco mesh pumpkin. So the supplies you're going to need are a foam wreath, and this is 9.8 inches, and I got this from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need mesh, and this is 10-inch mesh. You're going to need some 6-inch mesh, and I got this from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some ribbon. We're also going to use some leaves to decorate. And I have these floral picks too. We're going to use this. I don't know how much of it, but we're going to use some of that. We're also going to use these floral pins, greening pins. We're going to use this to attach the mesh to the wreath. We're also going to need glue gun and glue sticks, some cutters to cut your floral picks, and you're also going to need some scissors. So stay tuned, you guys, and when I come back, we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start by wrapping our foam wreath. And I've already started a little bit. So you'll take your ribbon and you can just start and just wrap it around like so. You could stick a pin. These are the floral pins that we're going to use. So you can just kind of stick your pin in here, hold it in place, and then just continue to wrap the ribbon around like this. And that's to cover up this green so you won't be able to see it when you're putting the mesh on the pumpkin. It'll just be the same color as the mesh. So you'll continue wrapping the ribbon around like so. Okay. Alright. Like I just had enough. Okay. So I'll just take a little pin and just stick it inside here. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mesh, and we're going to fold it in half like this and kind of scrunch it down. And we're going to kind of start here on the side right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stick a pin. And these are the pins. This is what it looks like. We're going to stick the pin right there. Hold that in place. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the mesh like this, and we're going to pull it up here, but still kind of on the side. Okay? And we're going to stick a pin right here. Right there. Okay, so we're going to take our mesh from the top here, and we're going to pull it this way, and we're going to take the mesh and kind of pull it down this way. So it'll look like this. Okay, and we're going to go all the way to the bottom here, and we're going to take a pin and we're going to stick it down in there. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to take the mesh and we're going to go back up this way, up to the top. And so we're going to take our mesh, kind of fold it like this, and pull it up to the top here. Okay, and then we're going to take another pin and stick it in. So, okay, So we'll take our mesh and we'll turn it back this way. And we'll grab our mesh like so. And pull it down this way, like this. And we can take another pin. And we'll stick it down here in the bottom. And so what you're going to do is you're going to continue around. You're going to continue the same process for the front. And then turn over on the back and do the same thing. Okay, so I got all the mesh on here now, and I did the back too. But you know, you can leave the back without the mesh on it because you wrap the ribbon around the wreath. So, you know, you can either cover it up in the back or just leave it. Either way, it'll look fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make the leaves for the pumpkin. So we're going to use the green here. And what we're going to do is measure out 2 10-inch pieces. And so I'm just going to use my scissors to cut the 10 inches. So get my scissors here and just cut. Okay, got one piece. And we'll cut our other piece. Okay, so this is how we're going to make the leaves. What you'll do is you'll take the mesh like this and you'll pull it corner to corner. And then kind of walk your fingers up like this. And then just kind of scrunch it together. And you'll have this. And so we'll go ahead and do the next one the same way. We'll take it corner to corner. And just stretch it out like that. And then come up to the middle and squeeze it in like that. And so we'll take them together like so and turn them up like this. Okay? And so we'll take our pumpkin and right here on the top we're going to place the leaf. Okay? So I'm going to use one of these pins again and I'm going to stick that right here in the middle of the leaves. Okay? And so you'll have that. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put some of these leaves onto the pumpkin, like around it here and there. And so all we're going to do is hot glue those on. Okay, so here is the pumpkin completed. And so all I did was hot glue the leaves and all this stuff on there. And so now what I'm going to do is make a bow. So I just cut a piece of ribbon off of the spool. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. And this ribbon is 1.5 inches. And so I'm going to leave a little tail there. I'm going to make my little loops. And what you want to do is pinch it right here in the middle. And then you take it and you make you another loop on this side. And you pinch it. And what you're trying to do is make sure your loops are the same size. Okay? And so what I'm going to do is come back on this side and make another loop. Like I said, just try to make them the same size. And then you just come through and pinch it in the middle, like so. And then we'll take this side here and we'll make another loop behind there. And then just pinch it in the middle here again. And then we'll have our little tail down here. And so I'm going to take my scissors and cut right down here. Oh, my scissors aren't as sharp as they should be. I'll go back and trim that up. But then I'll take, I got a piece of floral wires, floral stem wire. And so what you're going to want to do is put it around the center here and turn your bow on the back and just make sure you tighten it really tight. Okay? Just tighten it up real good, like so. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and just kind of play with it and fluff it and fix it. This is a small bow, but you know, I'm going to kind of fix it or whatever. And let me get another pair of scissors. Go ahead and trim this up here. I don't like that pair either. Let me get another pair. It's a little sharper. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to just probably just hot glue this bow onto there. So it looks something like that. Okay. So let's see where we want to place it. I'll say we can put it probably right up here. Probably right there. Let's see how that looks. I'm just going to use my hot glue and just attach it. Just hold it down there for a second. Okay, so here's the pumpkin completed, and I took a pipe cleaner and made a loop and put it, hot glued it on the back so I can hang it up. But here it is, close up. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a blessed night.